Good news. I'm back. Hi. I'm way into Wicked. It's fine, I'm fine. Welcome back. Kaz, welcome on in. I thought you'd appreciate the Wicked intro. I've been practicing. I'm getting there. I'm also a little worried for my camera. Because, well, not the camera itself, but yeah. You just stream like this? This is fine, right? You guys are... Sorry about the stand secondhand. I mean, if I go like this, it's not that bad. And I can kind of tell why they brought it back, you know? There we go. Please stay stable. Thank you. Anything Wicked or singing or me. Thank you. I bought myself a bike. I bought myself an e-bike today. Woo! So I went shopping today. Did no good deed goes unpunished. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. No good deed goes unpunished. I mean, what else did you expect? Do I know any other songs with deed? That's for the singing and the bike. Yeah, so, I have been struggling with long COVID, and I've been really regretting not being able to bike anywhere anymore. So I got a Christmas bonus from my grandma, both my grandmothers actually. And it was such a nice bonus that I thought I would buy myself an e-bike. So I went today to the old bike shop that I used to live above. Unfortunately, the only seller or the only salesperson that was available was someone that didn't know me and I didn't know them. I mean, I know basically everyone that works there because I've been living there for 4 years. But unfortunately, I got the only dude who didn't know me. That was kind of a bummer. I mean, it would have been fun, you know? To have someone who knew me. Who picked up my packages for me and everything. But I did a little test drive on 2 of the bikes. And one was really... I mean, it was okay, but it felt kind of heavy. And then the second one was so light, and it just felt like I was cycling on a cloud. And it was like turning nice in the corners. And I did a little track around the city with up hills and down hills and brakes and everything. And I don't really know how to test it any other way. But it was nice. And it was within budget, so that's nice too. So it will be delivered on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, I can come to choir practice by bike, which I'm very excited for. I can bike again. Without, you know, being extremely tired afterwards. I'm very excited for that. That's the most exciting thing that happened today. It's also the only thing that happened today. You won't be able to join me? When is your musical theater life starting? Ilse is also not there on Thursday. Until February. Like, not until... I need dates. Wednesday start with the rehearsals. So you won't... Well, I will still see you at least on the Monday that we get practice together in the faraway place. You can join till February. Oh. The other guys will be happy that there's no fight about the front row place. But surely you will be dearly missed. I will miss you. But I'm also very excited for you. And, I mean, Ilse and I are coming to see you on the 15th. Wait, repeat that? That you won't be missed by the... You got distracted. How dare you? No, that you won't be missed by the other guys who, now that you don't have to fight for the front row place, who stands in front. But then again, you will be missed. Also by them, because you're a strong voice within that group. And I'm very... Oh, this is good tea. I will miss you. I will miss you. But I'm also very, very happy for you, and I'm very excited that you get to do this adventure. You give it up for the last few times. I mean, if you have to give it up, it usually means that you're standing next to me, so, you know. I'm not mad about that. Oh, it's fine. I mean, and Ilse and I are coming to visit you on the 15th. But honestly, I don't think we will be seeing you. Like, afterwards or before. You are probably way too busy. I mean, definitely not afterwards, because we have to race back to get our train. Probably. Can you keep the other vocal coach of the man on a short leash for me? I will try. He will be fine. They survived without you as well. They will be fine. Also, the first 2 times, we are not having our own director anyway. Oh, he sent a message today. I haven't even read it. So, how much are we gonna do, actually? And after that, it's like the new people coming in. So, how much are we gonna do then? We have band repetition? Man, the first week is crazy. Okay. So the first choir repetition of the year, you're not there, Ilse is not there, and we have band repetition. That's crazy. I can wear my new dress though. I have a new dress. This is good tea. But I'm also excited to do some Sims building. I have been dreaming about the build that we did yesterday all night. I'm not even kidding. I've dreamt about it so much. About the things that we could improve, rooms that we could add. Our director texted it today. I don't know if it's in the schedule. I haven't seen the schedule yet. Oh, this light makes me really blue. You said it in the groups app. Yeah, the big groups app with everyone. Yeah, in that one, in the Dia app. Alright, we're just gonna resume this game. Because I haven't done anything else. Dutch mode. Prima, dan doen we het in het Nederlands voor de komende 5 minuten. Is alleen maar makkelijker voor mij. Ik weet niet hoe leuk dit is voor andere mensen, maar ik dacht het is grappig om een keer uit te proberen. En ik weet dat jij graag andere 5 minuten. Ja, ik heb mijn timer aangezet. Ik weet niet hoe leuk dit is voor andere mensen. Maar ik dacht misschien is het ook wel grappig om mij een keer in het Nederlands te horen. Nederlands leer, wat bedoel je? In welke wereld zaten we? We zaten in Windenburg. Het is wel raar om... Oeh, kijk nou. Daar waren we mee bezig. Let's go. Oh. Je bedoelt voor mensen die Nederlands willen leren? Iets wat ik leuk vind. Meid, ik heb geen idee. Ik heb geen idee. Het kan wel grappig zijn voor mensen die willen weten hoe het Nederlands klinkt. En ik ben ervan overtuigd dat ik anders klink in het Engels dan in het Nederlands. Maar we gaan het zien. 5 minuten voelt echt al heel erg lang. Oké. Hier zijn we gebleven. Gisteren. En... Oké, wat ik ga doen... Oh, jullie kunnen helemaal niks zien. Top. Ik ga even een plaatje opzoeken, want ik ben tevreden met de voorkant. En ik ga even een plaatje opzoeken van de... Wat heet die ruimte? Can you pause the timer? Why? I have paused the timer. Why do you want to pause the timer? Does someone else is here? No! Nee. Dit is gewoon wat het is. Je hebt 1000 punten, Kas. Als je dit per se nog een keer wil, dan kan je het nog een keer doen. Ja, kom wel een keertje. Ik bedoel, we zijn op de helft. Waarom heeft niemand gewoon, zeg maar, een foto van de... Misschien is dit het beste gewoon wat we kunnen gebruiken. Oké, als we nou deze pakken. En dan pak ik deze. Kijk, dat is inderdaad wat ik wilde. Niemand helpt om heksen. Oh nee, ik snapte het. Even kijken, deze in een nieuw tablet. Dan ga ik even deze apart pakken. Hallo. Dankjewel. Oké. En dan heb ik deze. Oké, dus we gaan vandaag, of in elk geval we gaan beginnen om deze na te maken. En die wil ik eigenlijk in deze ruimte hebben. Want ik denk dat dat mooi past. Je kan hem niet super goed zien. Maar het gaat vooral over dat ik weet wat ik aan het maken ben. deze 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 omhoog doen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that was Dutch mode for 5 minutes. Now everyone can hear me again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't mind having like a little step down. Yeah, I don't mind that. From the entrance. You could also start with the entrance, but this is the room I have been dreaming of. So we're starting with this one. No. Oh, that is what I meant to do. Okay. Okay, so that's fine. Let me find my picture. I don't have a great picture because I'm using the same one as you can see above. But I couldn't really find a better one, to be honest. And I really like this room for this space because it has the corner windows. And I thought that was nice. So we're gonna try and recreate this room here. And it's a conservatory, which means it mostly just has, I mean, I do think we're gonna make the room a little bit smaller. Maybe like half. Like this. Which makes me think that we do need to do this. Wow, I got rid of all of my windows. Why would you do that? Why would you get rid of all of my windows? Where did all my other windows go? What the heck? What the hell? What the helly? And we have 3 in here. We're gonna have 1 in here. Or at least 1. We could have 2. Just for the vibes. And 1 of you in there. And I'm just gonna put a line here. Oh, I can't see chat. It would be great if I could still see chat a little bit. Okay, what is this not a room? It is. This is fine. I'm just gonna do this. And I think this was the brick that we used here as well. So it shouldn't have changed all that much from the front. We do have this, but that's fine. I can just move this here. You can also make it smaller because this area has changed a lot. I mean, it kind of has to go until there. Okay. Okay, that's all fixed. Not mad about it. Not too mad about it, at least. The conservatory. So let's start with the floor, because I think the floor is the easiest one. Because we got this wonderful... Is it in here? It is in here. This is from a event in The Sims. Where we got the tiles from Sims 1 back. Which is fitting because we have the Sims 1 music now as well. But I think this, I mean, do we have tile like that? Oh, it is in here as well. Like, otherwise we don't really have black and white tiles. This is not the vibe. Oh, I think I like those best. Okay, so we are going to keep this. And then we have a drawing table. Oh, we should do the walls first. Do you have any other pictures? Oh, I do have a better picture. It kind of has paneled walls. Like white paneling. Do you come in white? You do come in white. Yeah, kind of like that. It also has a glass roof. I don't know if we can do that. Also, don't really like how these are lower. I can ignore that, right? We could also just make this one higher and then all the windows would sit at the same height. And then we need to kind of have like a drawing table. Drawing. Or like a sketching table. I think we have one from Dream Home Decorator. Dream Home Decorator. Show all. Maybe we have one. We have the mood board, which is kind of the vibe. Let me keep it out there for a little bit. Oh, this is what I meant. Yeah. With the drawing desk. And it's kind of in the correct color, so that's nice. It's up by the window. And then for some reason, we have a cello in there. And we don't have a cello in-game, but we do have violins. So I'm going to put a violin there. Or a guitar. Maybe a guitar is closer. Like a nice brown guitar. Yeah. And then we have some tables and a lot of plants. We're going to have a lot of plants. Gotta go to surfaces. Let's go to accent tables first. And we kind of honestly just have this kind of accent table over here. I think there's two low ones. See, now this is the downside of me not owning the game. Is that I can't really go and check if I place stuff correctly. Also, this room is a million times bigger, but then we have two high cabinets. Two chunky boys. Wait, this is cute. We're looking for big and white. This was less gaudy. This could be good as well, honestly. There's other green rooms that we may use that in. Confession. The Chronicles of Jessup, okay. No. Love this table. Oh, maybe we should use these. Yeah, I like these way more. Has some girth to them, you know? Also, maybe just for Sims, we switch these around. Because I like these placed in front of the windows more. I mean, if this wasn't a wardrobe, but, you know, an actual shelf, let's keep it for a little bit, you know? Let's see what else we can get. We could also build our own with... I was gonna say these, but we need the empty ones of that. Because this doesn't feel right. We also have this, which also doesn't feel right. That is an option, I guess. Oh, this one could fit. Maybe I like this one best. Even though it doesn't have a lot of slots, but it feels gardeny, you know? And we have 2 of those. I hate that they look so similar, but maybe we can fix something about that. And then we're gonna go doors. Doors don't really matter because we never really see the doors. Do we? I think we're just gonna use the brown doors, to be honest. It's easy peasy, simple brown doors. Oh, maybe I do want to try to see if we can get glass roof in here. It's gonna be very, very finicky. I can tell you that much. And then I'm gonna copy you to there. It's also gonna consist of 1,000 parts. Which I hate when other people do it. Maybe this only works if it's... No, I want you there. Forget about that part. Okay, so we are gonna copy this one. But we are gonna make it... this. Should we make it this? No. I like this one better. Okay. Then we're gonna do this. And I don't like how it... It's not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. Can I bring this in one? I mean, this bit now looks ridiculous, but see what we can do about that. Still looks ridiculous. It almost looks decent. You know, it almost doesn't look half bad. Let me fix some of my... Okay. It almost doesn't look half bad, but almost is not quite what we wanted. I don't like the thick trim. Trim? Thick trim. That's too skinny. Maybe this one? Oh, that's a lot better. Okay, so this is a mess. Maybe we can put you back again. Much better. Maybe we pull you in one more? So that we don't get the weird lines over here. Yeah, I think that's better. Even though we get a smaller window, I do think this is better. And it doesn't really change the background view a lot. And we do still get our... We're just gonna ignore this, right? Right? Wait, maybe. Maybe if I just put it there. I mean, I still hate it. Still not good. Oh, that's better. I wish it would just meld into here. If we take it onto there. That's just a visual glitch, but it's not as bad. Okay, that's maybe the best we're gonna do. So that's what we're gonna do. And then for here, do we have blueprints? We have a framed blueprint. Wait. BB dot show hidden objects. That's what I wanted. Do we not have the... This is the version they hold up. Like it goes through. That's not what I want. It's cute. The blue origami. No. BB dot show live edit. No, it's also not typing. That's great. I always have to Google this. It's the unlocks entitlement. Stands for unlocks entitlement sheet. BB dot ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. Okay. Now, do we have the one that I want? No. Is it not called blueprints? Like this is called a blueprint. I think it's in decorations. Oh, now we got all these too. Great. Isn't that great? Can I go by color? Because I know there's a blueprint item in this game, but it's from a career. So the question is, can I find it? I think it's from the science career. Where's my other picture? I think it's kind of fun to have. We could have these if I don't find anything else. But I'm pretty sure that we have blueprints from the scientist career. Really hope I'm not scrolling past them. It's not a wall decoration. Am I kidding myself? Like I know it's from Get to Work. Get to work. Is it from Get to Work? Is it base game? It could also be base game. But let's check these first. Okay, so maybe it's base game. Because the scientist career is base game. This is what I meant. Oh, we have the dark blue. These are perfect. Let's go. These are perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, now we just need to fill it up with plants, which is gonna be a little bit of a pain because we got everything unlocked, but it's fine. And we're gonna have a lot of... We're just gonna have a lot of plants, basically. That's what conservatories are for, you know? It's just to have a bunch of plants everywhere. This is a great plant, because we can kind of just put it everywhere, too. This is a new plant. This is a new plant to me. We not have move objects on. That's stupid. Okay. I mean, it is quite a modern plant. But it's my build and I can do what I want to. Will you not be able to go on any of these? That's kind of stupid. But especially for tropical plants, conservatories are great. It kind of fits in there. Oh, you could have this tree. I never have this tree. Oh, she a big girl. Okay, she might be too much of a big girl. You're a kind of tropical plant, so we're gonna put you. Can you not go on top of any of these either? Is this gonna be a problem? You are. I just don't like you, unfortunately. You're very, very big. Let's make you... Can I just, you know, do this? No, because the lighting will be weird. Okay. It's fine. Fine. There's one slot? Are you kidding me? What is this? A slot made for ants? 1, 2, 3. There's 3 slots in this whole dang table. I'm mad about that. These are medium hangers, that's what I like to see. The hanging plants really are the vibe, so I'm happy with that. Oh, you're still medium. Fine, let's do you. Around here. In my personal life, I'm pretty bad at hanging plants. Because I forget to water them. I do have a lot of plants, but I'm very bad at hanging plants because I just forget them. It's not personal. It's not any of their fault. It is me. I am the problem. Love this one. Can you just feel the humidity in this room? Isn't it great to have such a tree in here? What is this, elfish? You mean the Dutch? We had Dutch mode for a while. This is all inside still? Yeah. Okay, good. That kind of fits. Yeah, in chat, we had Dutch mode. So I did 5 minutes of chat in Dutch. And Cas is Dutch, so he just talked in Dutch to me. It was very sad that there were no other people around. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I tried to come up with some new rewards. New things to spend points on. And I thought this may be fun, you know? Wow. You're doing great. What else? You guys missed each other yesterday because you were both here, but then didn't see each other, I guess. You're only just now wishing each other Happy New Year. I was gonna say happy birthday, my. Ah, cactus. Let me have a cactus. I'm gonna have to probably alt place a lot of the plants that I want. What else? What other plants do we want? Currently placing Ace Combat, a game that has some of the most insane lore. Is that why you play it? Sounds like a combat game. This is also a beautiful plant. But we also already have like one big plant, so I don't want to overdo it. Come on now. See, we can... This table has such bad slots. My goodness. These are... We're getting pretty big with the plants. It's an air combat game, and it has lore? What else kind of tropical looking plants? These are getting kind of big, so maybe we'll scroll back up. Find some... See, I do really like this plant. I just want to have it on top. One country nuked itself to drag another country into a war with the country they are at war with. Okay. I like this table. I don't really like what's going on down here. I want to have you upstairs too. I'm not really sure what we can, you know, put down there. Like, what plants would you put there? I wouldn't put there any plants. What else? What other plants? Oh, we could do like one of these. Let's do a pink one. A moon petal. Aw, that's from Debug. I do have these already. Yeah. These are too big. I have this one already. I'm gonna put this. I mean, this is a pretty big plant. What if I want it there? And I get another one of these. And place it there. And I can remove this one, and then I have placed it myself. I have that one already too. You're a small plant. You're a huge plant. You're pretty though. Very pretty. Not really the vibe for today. Okay, what if we put you in all the spots that I don't want you, so I can finally put you in the spot that I do like you to be in. And I do have the cactus already. I do. Wow, you're huge. My goodness. That's what she said. We also have this side. Oh, there's 2 slots in there? Never known that. I also know that there's 1 big slot up there. Oh, that's fun. Not really what I'm looking for though. Maybe just... And of course you don't fit, because why should you? You're a base game, why should you fit? Why should you do anything? Oh, where's... I know what plant I'm searching for. It's base game. It shouldn't be too expensive. This one, snake plant. Because snake plants do really well in low lighting. And that's probably as much realism as I'm gonna get in this game. Because these do not do well. I still don't like these. They're just not the vibe of the game. It's not the vibe of the game. And of course you don't fit there. Night blooming cactus is really nice. Has that always been in this game? And you're too big, of course. I'm not putting a Diefenbachia there. They're drama queens. And I can't put one here. And then pick an actual one I like. Like this one. I should really switch these. Yeah, like that. And then delete this one. I'm just decorating plant rooms. I'm fine. I'm in my hippie place. It does bring me joy. Now, if we go, because I do want to get some specific clutter from, let's do, well, not kitchen clutter. Garden to table might have some good clutter. Greenhouse Haven. And blooming rooms. And yes, I do have all of the planty kits. I wanted to look at this. I think this is as good as we're gonna get it. Oh, I could put these even there. That's kind of cute. We didn't even know that they actually slot it. I could put these there. Not all the slots are filled even. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Can I put this here maybe? This feels like a full room. I really love the lighting in here. Like, the lighting is so nice. Honestly, oh, maybe we should put like an actual light in here. Do we know what lighting? I mean, we could just put them like this one. That kind of feels accurate for the time. Even though it is a nondescript time. Where's the small one? This one. And then we have to make sure that we don't put it where the glass roof is, because that would be stupid. Is that still good? Yeah, that's good. That's okay. We can live with that. I like this room. It feels warm and cozy, and it feels like I want to be in here. Okay, I'm really sorry. I'm happy with this. This feels good. So far, the conservatory. Let's do... No, not you. I haven't decided what you are going to be at. But I do know that I want just the hall in the hall. So that's what we're going to do next. Give me a second to find a picture and to change this picture. The entrance hall. That is what we're working on next. Oh, the resolution is dang! Do we have a bigger one? It's the first thing you see in the game. Surely someone has a better... picture of it. I would like to get like a decent resolution of it. That would be nice. We could do that. We don't. Okay. Wait, maybe this helps. This does help. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Then we're gonna change it in here. So this is what we're building next, is the entrance hall. It would also be great if I had a picture of what the back looked like. That's not the right one. Just saw one with the doors. Yeah, that's really good as well. Okay, I have some pictures that I can work with. So we're just gonna see how it works. We're starting with the door, which is a beautiful glass. What's it called? Painted glass. And I think we're gonna use the Realm of Magic doors for that. Because they have stained glass. That's what I'm looking for. And maybe this one. And it is honestly kind of this kind of door. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is kind of the door. Okay, then from the door, you have a little bit of an entryway. And then that's just a table and 2 chairs. This room will be bigger. Don't be afraid. Or be afraid, you know. And do what you want. It kind of has this kind of floor. Like in a dark brown. Also, lighting might be nice. Lighting. Honestly, if we could get this is not bad. If we could get it like a little bit more polished. Oh, this is what we could have used for this. Oh, but I'm kind of used to this now. Okay. Fine. Yes, the cough has not been doing better, I'm afraid. Okay, so I do think this is the best tile that we can have. And they kind of have a stone entrance. Or just straight up stone. It's very dark in the game. We could have the matching stone. That doesn't look too bad, actually. I mean, it looks very gray in the game. But the game has a very blue tint. You would never guess. It's called Blueprints. It has a very blue tint to it. And I think this is too cold. And this is too warm. So we're going to keep it like this for now. I'm just going to place some furniture so I can kind of get to know the scale of things. Because we have an accent table like right here. And then we have 2 chairs, which is in comfort. And they're dining chairs for some reason. So we can just put 2 dining chairs. I don't want to pick I mean, they're temporary, but I do want to pick like 2 with the right vibe. I'm so sorry. Oh, these are kind of the... I'm kind of like here. And then we have a coat stand. Right here. And then... Oh my goodness. I need to cough more. I will be right back. Alright. I think I'm good for a second. And of course my camera goes. What do you mean you're good? I will decide if you're good. Are you gonna stay? Are you gonna stay? I mean, it's a little high. That's a little high. Yes, that's a little better. Are you gonna stay? Please stay. Thank you. Alright, let's get back into it. Okay, and then we kind of have a similar room here. That is a little bit longer. And actually, this wall doesn't really exist. Why are you so much higher? Okay. But it kind of gets wider, which means we are running into problems with this room, because this room is set back more. So what do we want? I mean, we could bring it more to the front. It would be helpful if we could do it just by one. It means that everything has to go by 1. Because we did decide that this is on the same... What we also could do is make this one... I don't really know why these are separate rooms still, but... Fine. As we move this way. Also don't know why you're not moving this with you. Maybe we should go back even one more. This game is working great today, isn't it? Really is. It's gonna remove all of the... Oh, thank God it's not removing all of the arches. Remove wall. Remove wall. Okay. This might be better. I might even want to move this a little more. Okay, we still like it from the front. I mean, we have to adjust the roof to there. And we have to adjust the thingamabob, floor, beneath it. Okay, I'm still happy with this. It doesn't look like it changed too much. But it does mean that we can fit this better, because this has to go at least one. Probably a little bit more. I mean, it's a big room, but absolutely nothing in it, which is crazy. What to do, what to do. Because I know that there's vases over here with columns. And that's kind of why I made it, you know, a separate thing. Oh, we could use this. I don't use it very often. Do we have something that matches like a little bit? I also kind of wanted to make this smaller. I feel like that would help if we do it like this. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do some fake walls. We might have to do a lot of fake walls at some point. We're just gonna make them thick ones. Because that's more to the skill of what the game is like. Yeah, I like this better. Yeah, because you enter and then you have a small hallway. I believe there's a painting or a mirror in here, but I'm not really sure. And then you have some columns. What kind of columns are they? They're kind of all over this room. This could be an option. This is a good option if we have good colors. Why are these blue? These are wooden. That could be an option. Only if these came in normal colors, that would have been great. Because I do like the contrast, and that's what we need for this room. Wait, these are stone. These could work as well. Do you come in decent colors? Do you? Well, we could use white. I can work with white. And these are similar, but not as good. Also not as good. And use these outside. I think we're gonna use these. If only these would have come in the right shade, it would have been great. But maybe I still want to use them. Oh, these are pretty good as well. So we have them everywhere, basically. Technically, they're in here too. As I'm saying, there's a lot of columns in this place. And then there's 2 columns right in front. Here. And then we have a very big ornate door. Now what can we do for a big ornate door? How about a big ornate door? Like this is too, yeah, this is too much. But this is pretty good. I like this. Like these have glass. I don't want the glass. I mean, there's a lot of stonework around this too. And we have these. Very big, very ornate. Ooh. Ooh, maybe we do this. I don't think I've ever used this door either, so that's fun. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I might have to make this room one bigger again. Please don't move my columns. Okay, thank God. Yeah. Because it's kind of a square room, too. Okay, so we're gonna have more columns on this side. Kind of here. Kind of... There's columns everywhere, I tell ya. Columns everywhere. Are they gonna be annoying for gameplay? Possibly. Okay, I do like that one a little bit better, so we're gonna move this one over. Alright, and then we need more doors. We have one very simple door. Over here. Hello, thank you, thank you. And then we have one slightly fancier door. That doesn't look like a fancier door. And these have glass. Oh yeah, like this. But then like plain. That's kind of what we want. Alright. And then so we have the floor. Oh, we definitely have to do a ceiling. And you have to do the table in the middle. There's a little round accent table. Surfaces. Accent table. Do we have round? We do have round accent tables. Okay. It needs to be a little bit bigger than this. I might have to go for a dining table. Because these might be too small. And dining tables are probably too big. I mean, this is bigger, but the other one is more of the right style. Let's look at some dining tables. So we have some, yeah, we have a dining table that could work. Yeah. Now we just have to choose a good color. I think it's black? I thought it was white, but it might be black. It's hard to see in some of these pictures. Yeah, it's white at the top. That's not confusing at all. Like this, but then reversed. This is maybe even a better table. We're gonna do white, because I remember it being white. And then we're gonna go back to our flowers. Because it has flowers on top of it, and it kind of has these flowers on top of it. I mean, they are purple and yellow. We also have these. These are too big. Do you come in like good colors? You do come in a good size. And there's kind of these flowers in there too, so that might be good too. You do come in purple. Dutch mode again. Let me find a timer. Prima. Gaan we nog een keer in het Nederlands door. Oh, deze. Oh, maar deze zijn te groot. No. Hier was ik naar op zoek. Ik heb ook deze. En hebben wel nog goede kleuren. Maar ik weet niet of ze helemaal een goede vibe zijn. Dan hebben we ook nog tulpen. Tulpen zijn ook mooi, maar ik vind eigenlijk deze het leukst. Het is een beetje de goede grootte. Ja. En dan gaan we eigenlijk wel weer naar blueprints. Want dan kunnen we deze pakken en hier op tafel leggen. En hebben we een brief. Dat zijn er te veel. Maar misschien kan ik deze wel. Hallo Zil. We hebben Nederlandse modus. Dus voor de komende 3,5 minuten is het Nederlands. Is het alleen Nederlands. En dan zoeken we een klok. En we moeten eigenlijk zo'n klok hebben. Hallo. Hoe gaat het? Ik ben het grote huis van het spel Blauwe Prins aan het nabouwen. En dit is wat we gisteren gedaan hebben. En vandaag ben ik bezig met wat ruimtes. 's-Hertogenbosch, wat wil je horen, Cas? Je bent de enige die me echt kan verstaan. Ik denk dat Seneca me nog wel een beetje kan begrijpen. We hebben deze ruimte net al gedaan. Daar zijn we mee begonnen. Dit is de... Ik weet niet hoe dit in het Nederlands heet. De conservatory. Die hebben we net gedaan. En ik ben nu bezig met de ingang. Wauw, als je dan even uitzoomt en je komt dan terug, denk ik, echt wel... Ik ga niet zomaar random woorden opnoemen, Cas. Waarom? Waarom? Oh, lampjes. We kunnen lampjes plaatsen. Dan gaan we naar... Het is verwarrend omdat het spel in het Engels is en ik nu in het Nederlands nadenk. Het is even schakelen. Dan hebben we dat soort lampjes. Deze lijken er een beetje op. We kunnen deze even tijdelijk gebruiken. Voor nu. Maar dat zoiets moeten we hebben. Verder niks wat hierop lijkt. Dat kan je ook doen. Gewoon alles vertalen wat ik zeg. Deze vind ik echt super leuk. Het kan ook nog... Ja, niet echt. Niet echt. Deze zijn eigenlijk perfect. Dit is eigenlijk precies wat ik moet hebben. Maar dan eigenlijk 2 ervan. Maar ik denk dat het belangrijker is om dit te hebben dan om de precieze hoeveelheid te hebben. Zo. Dus we doen deze. En natuurlijk de grote kandelaar. We zijn er bijna hoor. Het is nog 30 seconden. 34 seconden. Dan gaan we weer terug naar de normale modus. Nog een grote kandelaar hebben. Dit is een grote kandelaar. Oké, dan moet ik nog kijken of ik die beelden kan vinden. Of wil ik eerst dat bankje doen? Misschien doen we eerst het bankje even. Het is in een comfort. En dan deze. Alright, that was Dutchmo. It's fun to hear the slight struggle. It's fun to hear me struggle. Of course it is. I should have seen this coming. I mean, it's more of an ottoman. This is a very cute one. No, it's more like I know that it's fun to see the streamer struggle. And I know what it's like. I've been there where you are. Ooh, what do we think about this one? That feels like it could fit the vibe. Yeah, I like that one. Of course, Gus, I know you. Okay. Now we just need the picture above. That's in decorations and paintings. And this is gonna be crowded. We kind of need a black and white picture. Maybe I can search for them. Oh, these are cute. Is it just one? A framed puzzle. Oh, these are... You can frame puzzles in that game. That's right. Okay, so I'm gonna look for colors. White and black. Now there's a big significance to these pictures in the game. But I will not tell anything. Oh, these are new! Love that. Honestly, these posters are kind of the vibe. Because these are also kind of the vibe. The posters in the game are very weird. They are very clearly meant to be something. could be fun to have like a collection of them. So I don't have, like, if I pick all of the pictures out now, then I don't have to search for them later. Because these could be good, you know? And these posters could also be good. Let's do this one, because it's very clearly strange. Now where do we put the pictures for now? Oh, we put the observatory there. I mean, I could put them upstairs, because we're not doing anything for upstairs anytime soon. Let me grab one of these lights. Oh, I forgot. I had to set the filters back. So I'm just gonna put down the ones that I think are useful. Because I don't want to put down the same ones, but these paintings will... These type of paintings will come back. Every now and then. These are kind of not black and white enough. This one could work. This one could work, because that's what we're using downstairs. This one could work. 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 These one could work. You scale them down. I could do Jerry. I think that's all of them from what I can see. Yeah, this is too modern. And the others are not black and white enough. Yeah, this doesn't really, it's not really. It's gotta be no from me. I think those are pretty good. Okay. But Zil, welcome on in. I'm sorry, I only greeted you in Dutch, and I can understand that that may not be... That may not have come across great, but welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. So we have the clock. Oh, we have to do the figures, that's right. We do have these wall decorations. I think they are base game. These ones. We make them bigger? We can, but the shadow is very ugly. That's a shame. What we can do is be very annoying to ourselves. But it would look pretty good, I think. I hope. I mean, it kind of has to be right there. Come on, little laptop. You can do it. Okay, let me first see if this works the way I want it to work. And then we have these windows. And let's just do this one. Oh, I thought they didn't have glass. I thought they were just open. They do have glass. Yeah, they do have glass. Okay. I really thought they were just open. That makes it a little bit more difficult. Not quite what I expected to do, except these. I mean, if we're gonna use glass, we might as well use these, because these are exactly the right size. Just would have liked it if they didn't have glass. And we're just gonna raise these platforms. Also, I should say, because platforms ruin a lot of games. And I will not be the first and I will not be the last. This game will get ruined. Almost. Okay, I think that's the right height. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, now the backings of these are just kind of gray. So what if we just search for gray? Now we are gonna use these. Well, we could use this. This is great. There's one gray, guys. It's a simple gray. Wait, I meant to copy this over this. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. And now I need to find statues. So we go back to decor, we go to sculptures, and we need to find busts. This is fun. A bit too morbid, but you know, fun. I know we have at least one bust of Princess Cordelia, which is one of the most expensive items in the game. See, and now we kind of have the same inset. Now, do we have another bust? Or are we busted? And we do have this bust, but then it has to be lower again. But it could be an option, because I'm not really sure if we have another. Yeah, we do have this one, but this one is kind of too modern. So we might need to go with this one. And even though I just replaced this. It needs to be a little lower. That's too low. That's kind of alright. Yeah, we have the two busts. Oh, we do really need to do the ceiling. That's in here. Nope, almost right. In here. And, I mean, this is just dark. It's just dark. Why can I not do this room? The Sims is not glitchy at all. What do you mean? Okay, so it's definitely still night. What if we choose a dark wood? So we can do this room. We could also do like this fancy. That might be a bit too much though. I kind of like this gray. So I can do everything except the room that I actually want to paint. Must be applied to a room. Am I not in a room? Must be applied to a room. Oh, they have stripes. Oh, wait, I don't like that. Wait, I take it back. You can also do carpet, because the carpet is kind of... I mean, you don't really see that it's carpet when it's on the ceiling. I think. Why can I not do these rooms? Must be applied to a room. I'm in a room. Like, what do you mean I can't paint the ceiling? I also can't paint it from here. I do think this looks better. If only I could actually put it on the ceiling. Wouldn't that be great? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? The only room I actually wanted to do? I'm fine. I'm having fun. This is fine. I'm not bothered by this white ceiling at all. What do you mean? Let me go back. You can see that this has the gray ceiling. That's all I wanted. All I wanted. Okay, now we do need to put some pedestals and vases here too. Wait, we haven't done this side yet because there's a accent table right there. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm good. All good. Accent table. We go to the little round ones. I mean, you're kind of... You come in like a good... No, you do not come in a good wood. So many jokes, you know? So many jokes. How do we not have that kind of table in this game? I mean, it almost feels like a lighter table. We're just gonna do this for now. And can I see what else? Is it just a chair that is in there? Can I find any different angles from what I'm looking for? It's just a chair. So maybe we do need to find a good chair now. So I do know that the cushions are blue. So we could search for stools with blue cushions. Kind of like these. These could be good. It would be great. It would be even greater if we could find a more ornate one. She says as she does not place a more ornate one. Maybe like this. These are more ornate. These are even more ornate. Luckily, we're not doing this on a budget, so that's good. I think I like this one the best. Maybe this one. Or maybe that one. Or maybe this one. I like this one the best. I have decided. Whoop. Oh, which side we were turning? Alright, then we have 2 chairs by the entrance. And then we have, this is just more, yeah, we just need a pedestal. I do think we have a pedestal. And these are very fancy pedestals. Oh, we have these as well. This could be good as well. I mean, the actual ones, and we have these ones too. This one is better. The actual ones are wood. Like tall wood and round. So for the round, we have this one. Okay, so it's really more this kind of pedestal than the other one. You come in brown. Maybe you're the closest. Because that's green. This is brown. You do come in brown. We have another one right here. And then we need a big vase. Or vase, however you want to say it. So we could do these. Oh, they even fit. That's great. We have this vase, which could also be good. We also have the urns. And the urns may also be good. Like this is also very much what they have. Especially sized up. Okay. We have another one right here. I might go for this one and size it up. Are these the fairy urns? Oh, I haven't seen these yet. So fancy. So fancy. Okay. Is that everything that I can find in the entrance? There's actually a letter right here. Is this gonna be a pain? I was actually looking for this. Because this is kind of... There's a black letter on this table. It's kind of similar to that. Like, is this room cohesive? Not really. But if you... if you know the game, I swear to God, it's pretty alright. I'm pretty proud of how I fixed this issue. We'll have to see like the hallway a bit more. I have this picture already, don't I? Yeah. I'm not really sure if I can find any more, you know, good pictures on this room. So we might have to call this for... might have to call this room finished. Might have to call this room finished. Okay. Really love that we found this blueprint because it's just perfect, because this is actually here when you start the game. And there's a letter from your uncle, granduncle. That's really lovely. We're just gonna ignore the white ceiling. And I do want to remove this light. Because we have plenty of lights in this room. And I think there's something... maybe we should just put a mirror. Which is in decorations. And then mirrors. Yeah, it's way too gaudy. This is way too modern. But I do want to have like a wide one. I can also just do this one. Okay. And there's little bird statues. Wait. Little bird statues on this. No, I want to get the one from growing together. Sometimes I'm really surprised by how well I know what's in each of the packs. And I'm worried, like, am I forgetting other things that I should be remembering? Because there's so much of this stuff in my brain. Like, should I be worried? But it's useful when I'm building. Or like decorating. So there's that. No, I don't like the black. I do like the gray a little bit better. I don't really like it, to be honest. You could do the matching, but that's way too much. Way too much. And a lot of these are wood, or like look like wood. This is all pastels. Which is not what I want at all. Yeah, not the vibe. Not it. And this is definitely wood, but maybe this is the best we can do. I don't think there's an actual spandrel there, but... Okay, so far, I feel like this is going great. Oh, I wanted to do the parlor room next. In here, I wanted to do the parlor room in here. So, give me a second. Let me find good pictures of the parlor room. I will put one up here as well. Parlor room. The parlor room in the game has puzzles. Oh, this is a good picture. This is a good picture. These are two great pictures. And I took the same one twice, which is stupid. yeah, that's basically all the information I need. That's great. Okay. I'm gonna give you this one. Am I? This one is more fun to look at, I guess. Well, no. They're both kind of dark. The whole game is kind of dark. This is not my brother. It is his band. But it's not his voice. He doesn't sing. What is a fun picture to give you guys? Because it's so small, you know? His friend has a good voice, damn! Yeah, he does. Okay. I just need to choose one of the two. It doesn't really matter that much. I'll just give you this one because I think this is more visible. All right. Yeah, that's working. I really like this song of them. I have a few favorites. Seriously? Seriously, camera? I know I said I wanted to get a new light, but a new camera stand might not be a bad investment either. Can you please stay? I barely nudged anything. Okay, so we're building this room right here. And I really wanted to, and you don't see it in this picture. Oh, you do actually see it in the picture that you guys have, but it has two big windows. So that's why I wanted to choose this one. You can kind of do it this way. No, yeah, okay. I want to go one back. My laptop is already struggling. Like, are we ever gonna be able to finish this build? Maybe not. Maybe I get bored at some point. Maybe you guys hate it. These are all possible options. Okay, I like this. I mean, in the picture that you have above, the windows are covered by curtains. Because it depends on where you place this room. The room either has curtains or windows. But I feel like this is a good parlor room. So we're gonna start with some lights. Well, light's enough for now. Let's start with the basics. We start with the floor. And we have a wooden floor here. And it's... what kind of wood floor do we have? It's kind of broad planks. We're not doing ceilings, honey. I feel like this is too dark though. What if we do you? Like, this is too light. Definitely too light. And it also kind of needs to... The color gradient of this game makes it hard because it's kind of this color. We could just also just do this one. Yeah, maybe make it easy on ourselves because we will be using... Is it crooked? No. I feel like the camera is crooked, but maybe I'm crooked. We will be using wallpaper from here. Do we have this in blue? We do have this in blue. Oh, that's really funny. You can see here that it has a lower wooden part, but because we're working with platforms, you don't see them. Which is actually perfect, because in the actual picture, you don't have the... I think it's called wainscoting, yeah. You don't actually have that, so that's kind of funny. And it works out that way. And now we go to our living room. And go all the way down. Because we have to have a fancy chair. You might be too fancy. Yeah. And I like this, but then in white and blue? Wait, what's the difference between this and this? So it's a slightly different type of white. Are these new swatches? They might be new swatches. Oh, fun. Yeah, that's one I have there. That is kind of the blue I wanted to have, though. Like in a picture, it's kind of stripy. Kind of like this one, actually. It's a little darker. And then we have to find 2 matching chairs. We scroll all the way down because these are hella expensive. These are the matching chairs, so I'm just gonna... It's not... Okay, so you're the matching chair. Even though you're kind of a different wood color, you are the matching... Because why would anything match in this game? That would be just too nice, wouldn't it? Okay. They're kind of more of the chair that I want. So we have 1 chair over here. Then we have 2 round accent tables. I better pick a nice round accent table because I feel like these are too high. Well, I mean, they're kind of the height that this thing is at. We could use these. So they're kind of here. Living chairs. Do we have the ottomans in here too? We do. But I think it's easier for us to go search for an ottoman if we go to here and here. Because yeah, the ottomans are in here as well. Do you come in blue? You do come in blue. Perfect. Because we have a little ottoman right there. You kind of come in the exact right shade of blue. That's great. Can I search for a cushion? I cannot, because this is not all of the cushions that I want. This is a nice cushion, though. Now, where do I find your brothers? Your brethren? There's you. This one. Maybe we do you in a... This is white, I think. No. That's kind of a vibe. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could just put 2 more of these. To have it match more exactly. And make you smaller. That's kind of exactly what I wanted. Guys, this is working out great. Honestly, I thought we would spend way longer on each of the rooms. So I'm kind of happy that we're just kind of flying through it. I'm still having fun. I don't know if you guys are enjoying this, but I am. I really love recreating rooms. I don't really like to think of myself as a good builder. But I do like these kinds of things. You know, recreating. I feel like we should put up curtains as well. Just as a nod. Or when there's actual curtains. What could be fun curtains? They're kind of just... These are new. Do we have these in longer? Not wider, longer. We also have these. These are entirely too much. Just so, curtains. I would like them to reach the floor. So not like this at all. Maybe we do use the tall curtains. These are kind of good as well. But I like these better. Maybe we use these and just put them right there. Do you come in good colors? Do you come in tan? You do not come in tan. You do come in white. The curtains in the game are really tan though, so it's a bit of a shame. These are also great if they were the right heights. Wait, yeah, these. Wait. We have these. They kind of feel a bit too modern, but I do like the drapiness of them. And they do come in tan. Or in gray. Maybe we do the gray. I also kind of like how they place. We do the left one. And right two. And then we just do one right here. And then if we scroll all the way down, they only have this one. I was told that all of the bars that these... Oh, the railings are here. Okay. I was about to complain a lot. But then I didn't have to. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that. I'll go to the other side of the room. The room is very much bare bones. It's not that fancy. I'm gonna get one of these doors and put it here. I also don't really care if the doors match. Isn't there like a fireplace here? I believe there's a fireplace. Let me look up pictures. Like, some of the rooms have a lot of pictures. Honestly, I genuinely thought there would be more pictures of the rooms. I'm surprised that nobody has taken, like, good pictures of each of the rooms. I believe there's a fireplace right here. So we're gonna put a fireplace. We could put a big fireplace. That's kind of fun. Well, this kind of belongs in the den, though. I could have a formal fireplace. This doesn't feel too formal, though. Maybe this is a good parlor fireplace. I like how grand this feels. And also, I don't really use these giant fireplaces all that often. Also, this room could really use a rug. We're not gonna have a rug, though. Okay, so we do need these pedestals again. Because the parlor actually has a game with three boxes with riddles on them. And if you guess the riddles correctly, if you guess the riddle correctly, then you get gems. I kind of want to have the keepsake box. Yes. No, the keepsake one. This one. Because this kind of feels like the... It doesn't come in the right colors, though. That's a bit of a shame. There's a white box, so we can put the white box in the middle. And there's a black box, so we could put this one there. Then we need a blue box. These things are very important. We could also use these. Then at least we get the right colors. The white box and the blue box. Maybe we should do that. Even though the ornate boxes do fit better, can't have everything. Now the other thing I'm looking for is going to be a shelf that's going to fit in this corner. Now I don't know if we have them. I don't know if we have like a corner shelf. It is just a shelf, right? Yeah. Maybe it isn't in here. Maybe it's in decorations. I'm just gonna go... Well, this debug is not helping us. Like, we need one of these things, but then for in the corner. And I believe there is one, and I also believe it's base game. I just need to find it. Isn't this exciting? Me concentrated, scrolling. So we do have this one, which we can use for now, if I don't find anything better. That's the point with these recreations, is sometimes you have to go for vibe, and sometimes you have to go for material, sometimes you have to go for color. found something better. You come in brown. You do come in brown. That's perfect. I mean, the actual one in the game has glass in front of it, but I don't think we're gonna get that. I think this is the one that I was picturing. Ooh, this is new. This is so cluttered with all of the debug stuff. Normally it's hard to find things in miscellaneous decoration. Let alone now. What were you called? My parents' knickknacks. Okay, great. So I never would have found that. Now we're gonna need a desk right here. We're gonna go to... Let's go here. We're gonna go to study and desks. Desks. It's kind of a skinny desk. A wooden skinny desk. Like it doesn't have any drawers. It's kind of just a table, to be honest. But this feels like too modern. And we're gonna place it until we find something better. We also have this, which might be more of a vibe. See, this is the vibe, like the ornate details and that kind of stuff, but this is skinny. And still the right color. And a better vibe than this, because it is more ornate. So I think I'm gonna go for this. And it's kind of tucked away in this little corner. And it does have a chair, which is also a skinny chair. Honestly, just use this chair. It's kind of tucked away right here. And then we have a little desk light. A little desk light. Also very simple. But The Sims doesn't really do simple, so. I mean, I like these kind of desk lights because they feel old schooly. These are new. I get excited about new things. Have I ever seen this one? And this feels too modern. Honestly, it's this if it wouldn't have the modern little birdie on top of it. Or by the side. Which is a shame. Because it does. So do we just accept a modern little birdie? Because otherwise it's perfect. Perfect. Now we're gonna add some books. I kinda wanna have them there. And then I'm gonna have some accessories. I'm gonna go through clutter. What is all this? Oh, that's a lot of shit. Baby care clutter. I want to have writing clutter. Take off besties. We could add this. We can always remove it, you know, but it's useful to save it if you find something you like. Because you never know what you're gonna miss. I believe there's a letter being written or being read on the desk. we're kind of looking for a letter again. Cookie chaos? No. Honestly, you might just use the book. And then we have two little tiny paintings over there. They're round. I mean, we could use one of the, yeah, one of these portraits. I don't know if I've ever seen these flower ones. Let me see if we have anything better. But that's kind of the vibe, you know? There's actually only two of them, and they're actually, you know, with these whites. Wait. Oh, if I size it down, it gets too tiny. That's a shame. But the round frames are perfect. Yeah, no. This is better. Okay, I think this is the best we're gonna do. Again, it's a huge empty space, and I would love to put a rug in here because I think it would really help, you know, bring the room together. But there's just not any more. Oh, there's a lamp in this corner, actually. I could put a lamp. There's a standing lamp right here. Maybe we could use this one. In the blue, of course. It's called blueprints for a reason. We also have this one. This one could be cute. Again, it's a very simple light, and it's kind of lighting the ceiling, which we don't really have. All of these are just kind of lighting the floor. So maybe this light is the best we're gonna do. Okay, let's save. We might be running out of the rooms I planned. I might have to dream some more up this evening. Tonight. I am happy with this. I wonder what happens if we get rid of this light, then it gets very dark. There's no other lamps in this room. That's crazy. I'm gonna take one of these lamps. Because I feel like these just kind of fit in these kinds of spaces. And it does actually have like a pretty decent light. And that is the parlor room. Done. You know, it might be a nice time for a break. My teapot is empty. We have done 3 rooms. 3 rooms. I'm very proud of you guys for still being here. I'm really happy with these. And you know, in the beginning part, we can just kind of mess around and make the rooms the size that we want them. Like in the game, all of these rooms are the same size, and they're probably more like the interior of this. I'm just kind of seeing what would make sense. We're gonna put the clock tower in here because this is, you know, where the clock tower is. So we're gonna put the clock tower in here next. And that's why I kind of left this space here, because you can imagine that the clock tower would actually go here. How we're gonna get there, I don't know yet. Like at some point we might need to change the doors and the way the doors work. We also have we're gonna have a double door here probably because we have these indents. Not really sure what I want to do here yet or in this room. Like, this is a tiny room. I also don't really know what we can do with this room. You might want to place the church in here because I think let me find the mansion. Give me a second. Not what I meant. Okay. If you look closely, right here, it kind of looks like a cross on top. And here, no, I don't want to go there. Let me go here. Here you can see the blue stained glass doors and the little table with the flowers on it. But that's nice. So you can see that we placed a parlor room here right now, and we're going to place the clock tower here. And I don't really know what we're going to do with this room yet. Luke! Hello, Luke. Gotta get those 450 channel points. There you go. You got it. I added new channel rewards, so you can use them. We did quite a couple of Dutch modes already today. With quite a lot, I mean 2. So this is what, so you can see here, these are the photos that I work off. So this is the pictures that I just did. And this is a screenshot that you guys saw as well. That's what I'm trying to work off. You can see the desk here. And I do really think this is the fireplace. So next, I think we're gonna go for, well, we can look at the church. It's not a church. What's it called? Is it a church? A chapel. That's what it's called. A chapel. It doesn't have a glass window though, so that might be a shame. So we need to find another place for the church. But it does have really cool stained glass windows. So we're not going to use this for the chapel. But maybe, I mean, we kind of could place a chapel here because we do have these stained glass windows. And if we open this floor up, then we could see them, you know? So maybe that's what we do. Maybe we make this the chapel. Let me... Fireplace! Teach me Dutch. Not me forgetting Dutch. Not me forgetting Dutch. Fireplace. Give me a second. Open heart. Yeah. Open heart. Open heart. Fireplace. I mean, heart. You do have the English words hearth. Like H-E. Well, let me just type it. Hearth. And that's, I think, a similar, comes from a similar place as heart. So in Dutch it's just open heart, open hearth, fireplace. So I do want to put the clock tower here. There is. So we could do this. Because the chapel actually has 3 doors. So we could have a room here, have a door into the clock tower, and have the chapel be all the way here. Ooh, quite a big chapel. And that's kind of where this whole roof is, so, you know. It kind of makes sense. I mean, it kind of ends wrong way, right there. So it would end right here. Yeah. Open, I guess, in this context means the same. Because the fire is open to the room. You don't really have closed hearths. I think. Or otherwise we wouldn't call them. We would just... because you did have them. Actually, now that I think about it. They were usually tiled. They are very old. They have them in Germany as well. I don't know if Seneca's still here, but he probably knows about them too. And they will be tegelhaarden. Yeah, but it's not a stove. So a tile hearth is kind of like an old version of central heating. Because it's a closed off hearth with a connection to the roof. But the tiles get warm and they warm the entire room. Some people would have put a stove function on it, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But it's especially, oh, I remember this now, especially for fancy houses, so that the people in the mansions, in the old palaces, could be warm without being exposed to ashes and smoke. So the smoke would be for the servants, but the warmth would be for the rich people. I've seen this in 1 or 2 castles. So I guess we do have a closed hearth as well. But in normal homes, like for fireplace, it's an open hearth. These. A wood stove in English doesn't imply that you cook with it? Oh, it does for me. It's a stove. A stove is what you cook on. I've always assumed that stoves is what you cook on. Okay, so this is where the chapel is gonna go. I'm so happy we cleared this up. We'll fix this later. We'll get to that. I'm gonna put a door there, and a door here, and there's a door there. I'm excited about this. But I did want to take a quick break. So that is what we're gonna do. But we work in the church next, I think. Okay. I really want to keep building. It's an obsession once you start with it. Okay, I'm gonna do a BRB. I will be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna make some tea, get myself a snack. Think of it as dialing a phone. Phones don't have dials on them anymore. Word just became disconnected from its origin. Ah, interesting. I've never seen the word stove being used outside of a cooking thing, I think. But then again, even the closed hearths, as I explained them, are very old and are not really used by anyone anymore. Because either people have a fireplace, because like my parents still have a fireplace, which is technically closed because I have glass in front of it, but you can still see the fire because they like the coziness of a fireplace. But if you don't like that, then you just get central heating. So I don't know a lot of people who would have that. Anyway, I'm gonna do BRB. I'll be right back. And don't get scared by lemur. Alright. I'm back. I got more tea. A stroopwafel. It's really cold in the rest of my house. I closed the door of my office. And I turned off the heating there. Because I don't want to warm the entire house if I'm only going to be in this room. So it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit in the rest of my house. And it's significantly warmer in here, but I don't have a temperature thing here, so I don't know. I think it's about 5 degrees Fahrenheit warmer. So it is 16 degrees Celsius in my house and 18 degrees Celsius in this room. Now, do we want to do the chapel right now? Do we want to do something else? Also, this really doesn't have to be as far out because I also kind of want to do the secret garden. So we could just pull this back. And maybe have the secret garden somewhere. That'd be nice too. I don't really know. I mean, we do. Oh, I wanted to do the clock tower first because we are doing like the easy room first, like the placement of them. Now the clock tower actually is kind of difficult, to be honest, because I don't know what the downside looks like. What the downside looks like it's just empty. Okay. And it has rounded stairs, which is gonna be a problem for us. Okay. Let me get this one. Because that's the downstairs. You're free and clear to just use Celsius and force Americans to figure out what it means. Yeah. I'm just so used to trying to translate immediately because I know it's really annoying if people don't do it the other way. So I would rather be accommodating because I know how annoying it can be. Did I do it wrong again? I did it wrong again. Okay. No, this one should be right. Oh. They're just small. Okay. The clock tower, we're gonna have some difficulties with the stairs. Because this is what the ground of the clock tower looks like. Like the lower floor. All this. This whole round thing. And you kind of have to see... No, wrong way around. So it's 3 and then 2 and then 3. What's going on here? Is this the part where I said future me will deal with this? Oh, you did make it. Okay. Okay, then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 2. Oh, it's kind of too small because it kind of needs to go there. You just ignore that, right? We know stairs aren't gonna work properly anyway. So we're just gonna ignore this. We'll just put the stairs on this way. Because we need this to be here. I mean, we kind of can put it here. And just ignore everything in between. Are you guys okay with that? Just ignoring this whole part? Just pretending it doesn't exist? Now, we are gonna need a light. We're gonna get a light from here. We're going to be building essentially mostly in this layer. But first we're going to struggle with stairs. But first, we're going to place some walls. Because we want to use, no, not styles, colors. Gray. I should put my stroopwafel on top of my tea. Otherwise, it will never get warmed through. So we're gonna do gray and want to have some. Honestly, not bad. Not mad at that. Kind of like it actually. Okay. Not wood. Stone. Could be. Do we have better stone? We have this. Ooh, that's a better stone. This one colors better with wall, so I think we're gonna use this. You also have this cool, like, painted version. See, it kind of blends in. But we're not doing that. Okay, really happy with this so far. Who would have thought? Okay, so we do also need... We are gonna need columns. I'm gonna need... Honestly, these kind of columns couldn't be bad. But Celsius is an international standard. You're not pushing your own preferences on others by using it the way Americans do with Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's very true. But it's not really about pushing preferences. It's about being accommodating. Because I am really annoyed if other people don't translate it into something I can understand very easily. I'm always so happy when videos do both, because a lot of media that I consume is American, and they almost never translate, and it's so annoying. And I don't want to have people who think that they don't understand. We have a lot of options for gray columns. What's fascinating is Canada, they use Celsius to describe outside temperatures, but Fahrenheit is for cooking, which is the most annoying. Ooh, I think this is a winner. I think we have a winner. I think we're not gonna get better than this one. Okay. So we have our column. Now we're going to pick our stairs. And then we're going to be annoying. So they are stone stairs. These might be the best stairs. If we use the same... Yeah, I think that's nice. I think that's nice. Okay, so now what we're gonna do... I might be cursing a lot in this part, but maybe the stairs will just work with me. Who knows? You never know in this game. So, I kinda want to place them there. Now the light is freaking out. That's fine. So maybe we do... No, not that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do this. No. No. Okay, thank you. Maybe this is better. And maybe we can place it here. Maybe this is the best placement that we're gonna get. And we can put another column there. And another column here. Another column here. I mean, it kind of needs to be longer, doesn't it? We could do this. And then this one can go here. Which is basically where it should be if this room... We can make this smaller, this room, because this room is absurdly large. Okay, let's make it a little bit smaller. Because that will help with our current room. Where did my fireplace go? Okay. Let's see how this goes. Perfect, no notes. Let me get my chair back. So we lost a fireplace. We are gonna move these windows over slightly. Because we need to, for this to be here. I'm gonna make everything a little bit cozier. Oh, I have to replace all the pillows. Stop. It's so annoying. I'm fine. I'm enjoying myself. I chose this. Okay, it's not too bad. I survived. Okay, now we need to get our fireplace back. Luckily, I know it was the vampires one. And it wasn't a first watch, so that's easy. Okay, and now we can finish this. I'm making this like this. And this like this. I'm just gonna ignore all of these. Does it still look okay from the outside? Yeah, I don't really see. What is this? What's happening here? Why is there... Do you guys need a bigger trim? What's going on here? Also, my column disappeared. Oh, I can just copy the long one? Wait. That's so much better. You guys can see this gap, right? Like, what the hell? Maybe if we do this, let it think, and then go back? Of course not, because why would something like that work? We don't have it anywhere else, right? I mean, this is weird, but fine. I mean, not really fine. I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it. I don't want to deal with it right now. Okay, so this is feeling more and more like the clock tower, and I'm happy with that. And I do want to pick like a black wallpaper. Just black. For these little holes that we're not going to use. Like these. And I want to pick like a black. So that they're not, you know, distracting. They're just voids. Just black voids. Don't mind them. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we kind of want to copy this room. Go one up. We might ruin the outside, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna... We're not copying the stairs. You copied almost everything I wanted. Okay. So that's kind of like rounded stairs, right? I mean, I think this is gonna be as far as we're gonna get. It would be great if we could just make them longer and go like outside. Can I move them to there? I can move them to there. We don't need this. We do a very dark thing right there. Because what I really want to do is put a little fence. These little debug fences. Yeah, we have a smaller one. I know we have a smaller one. Yeah. And go like this. I really hope this is gonna work, guys. Is it just windy outside, or am I getting robbed? I guess it's just really windy outside. Guys, it snowed today. Oh my god. Giant text from Luke. A weird metric issue you encountered on a West German typewriter made for export to the US. It uses a US key layout. The margin settings are in inches, but instead of fractions of inches, it's tenths of inches. So if you want to set the margins a quarter of an inch, which is a really common thing to do, you just can't. It never occurred to the German engineers who designed the typewriter that anyone would want to do that. That's really funny. That's pretty funny. Can I make you straight? I can make you straight. Okay, because if we do this, then I can do this. And then this would be the walkway. And then we can do the same on this side. And this is not a room yet because we still have to do this. And now it's a room. Now this window is clipping because why would anything in my life be easy? Now we can remove the floor. And we can look through, which is kind of what we wanted. Don't really know what's going on here. Is it because this is still raised? Oh, but then I can't use the platform. Or then I can't use the stairs in the way I want. Give me back my stairs! Give me back my stairs! Okay. We also lost absolutely everything on the outside. Which is fine. Now we're gonna have to fix this. Can I just pull you back to here? And pull you back to here. Almost. Oh, this might be a problem. Yeah. Okay, how are we gonna fix that? Honestly, I think by a different roof. Because if I remove this piece, but get this piece instead, and make it go to there, and one there. Keep the gables in. Are they called gables? And one more that way. And then raise it up until it matches the pitch. And then give it the same roof texture. Then we don't have that problem anymore. Oh, God. I don't want to brag, but you know. I just fixed that myself. I didn't fix this yet, but maybe I don't have to. I don't have to, because the roof's not clipping. Okay. Great, so far. Can I just copy this one again? And place it... I cannot place it there? No, I cannot place it there. Okay. Okay, I'm still mad about this roof. And I don't really know why it's doing this glitching. We're just gonna ignore it for now. Okay, so now we have this, which is not completely round, but how round are we gonna get it? You know, how much torture am I willing to submit myself to? You have a nice stone one. I don't like those. These are too bricky. Yeah, let's just do that. And then we got upstairs. And then we have the same. And we go to my other print. And we have the same brick here. And we actually have a little fence. Let me change the picture for you guys, so you guys know what I'm doing. I assume this helps, that I show the picture of what I'm working on. I assume you guys like this. Please let me know if it's not the case. If you guys don't care. Okay. So we do have a little fence right there, which is kind of similar to this fence in black. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do here. Now I could cut this out, but it's just gonna be annoying. So we're just gonna leave it. Now it is a shame that we don't really have clock windows. We do have round windows. I don't have a lot of round windows, because the round window that I'm thinking of, wait, no, I didn't buy that, is from Wedding Stories. They have a great round window. Like, these are kind of small. This might be a good size, honestly. I think we could kind of pretend. I think there's one on this side too. Like if you put the clock over it. Then you kind of have what they have inside, that you see through the window into the clock. I mean, we don't really see outside, but, you know, also doesn't really matter. Let me get the bigger picture that I had, which is not really a bigger picture at all. Okay, so you come up the stairs, and then you turn around. And we're gonna put the desk here, I think. Let's start with that. Let's start with the desk. Which is a rounded desk, which is something we don't have. Because, you know, why would you give us something like that? Oh, we do have this desk already. That's kind of a shame. I like this one because it has the 2 different layers. This one also has that idea of like a lower... You can see, maybe if in the picture, you can see that it has like a shelf on the bottom. So we could go for this. This has a shelf on one side. And it is simple like it is in a picture, but I think it's a little bit too modern. We use this desk already. We also have this one, but you know, if that one is too modern, then this one is definitely too modern. We have this one that doesn't come in wood. We also have this one, which I feel like is more appropriate for a desk in the clock tower anyway. So it might not have... Oh, I like that one actually. Okay. Like, how often are you gonna work in the clock tower? So we're gonna put the desk there. Even though it's probably more on this side, I kind of like it having putting it there. Now we're gonna look for a crate because we have some great crates from cats and dogs. That's a very big crate. These are giant crates. Even more giant crates. Crate transport. Amazing. Small crates. I kind of like this one. That kind of feels perfect, you know? Okay, maybe I do want to place the desk. Maybe I do want to place the desk here. I'll put the crate, you know, there. I don't know. Oh, because I sized it down. I can't size it down because the lighting. It still gets the lighting weird. This one is normal lighting. This one is weird lighting. You also have weird lighting. You just have outside lighting, isn't it? You don't like being inside? We also have these crates. Maybe we should use these because they do have better lighting. Now, do we have cogwheels? We have cognitive curtains. I think from werewolves, we have some that are lying on the ground. I think. Werewolves. You remember when we got stuff packs? Or like game packs? Remember when that was a thing? Yeah, these. Factory rubble. Isn't that the right vibe? Isn't that great? This is great. And we have the pipes from City Living. So let me just go to City Living. Also, at this point, if you have a lot of DLC, I mean, I don't have all the DLC, but if you have a lot of DLC, and if you don't know where everything is by heart, you're gonna struggle so bad. I was kind of looking for the other ones. Yeah, the gameplay ones. Early activities and skills. Is there from for rent pipes? You do have these. Not really. Well, do you come in brown? You do come in brown. Let's put you there. Decoration. A lonely post. So we do have these pipes. These are a bit too orange though. I guess. I was thinking, could we use this as a giant cogwheel? Like, could we? Would that be silly? Stop! That's kind of silly, right? Yeah. If it wasn't lit up, maybe. Can we think of anything else that could be used as a giant cogwheel? Because I know we have them in this. We could look at the werewolves debug, maybe. Werewolves. Debug. Let's see if they have anything. Oh, I don't have live edit. Yeah, we have this already. BB dot show live edit objects. There we go. That's just mess. That's trash. That's trash. That's trash. These are planks. That's trash. It's more trash. That's very funny. That's dirt. And that's a chimney. You're a sewer grate. You're nothing. That's a sewer grate. I mean, it is very sewer gratey. Where else do you guys think we're gonna find something that will work as a giant cog? Also, I don't have tool, so I cannot, like, put this the other way around. Luke, you play The Sims. You have any idea? I could maybe try to look in... what's it called? Eco Lifestyle? So that's like a buildy kind of pack, an industrial kind of pack. I think these are houses. Giant tires. Another sewer kind of thing. It's like a train thing. You play The Sims, but you don't do the kind of elaborate builds that you find on the gallery. Neither do I. Except for when I get excited about a thing. See, this might also work if we could have like the other end of it. This, but turned sideways. That could work. But I think if they would have that, they would have given it to us in that row. What's... Ooh. You're big. You're round. I don't even know what this is. You come in different colors? You do now. Sometimes these things have swatches. Sometimes they don't. What do you guys think? Should we keep the sewer grade? I don't like this one. It's not the right color. Should we keep the sewer grade? Or just delete it and keep it with the rubble? You guys can see like the big cogs that they have. I don't like any of the other debug. Vengeance pipe, okay. Wait, I can look at city living. City living. Debug. Giant buildings. Pots and pans. I definitely don't go into live edit mode ever. Normally it's too overwhelming. Is this a potato? This is a potato. This is a cool thing. This is the light. Wait, this one doesn't light up as much. We just use this. I mean, now it doesn't look as much like a sewer. We use them together. What about this? I don't hate that at all. This is a cool thing. Now, if only I could cover up the sides. Am I spending too much time on this? Probably. But just imagine how good it will look. Can we think of something that is flat and round? Doesn't have to be city living. Flat and round, like a disc, but upright. No. But something like that. You have these. Like, these kind of give off spoke vibes. They just don't size up. Great. It has given me hope that maybe we can find something like that. These are spokes. These are spokes. Is this too much, guys? Is this still giving... Can you come in different colors? Do we still need this? Maybe it's better without. Yeah, I think it's better without sewer. And then we're gonna move everything backwards. And I love that these debug ones don't snap to the wall. You know what? I think it gives the idea. You know? Especially with these, like, in a foreground. Like, the clock's been broken. And it kind of gives off spoke vibes. Maybe hide it a little bit with, like, the... Or like this. Because that, even in the picture above, it's kind of hidden. And are we gonna do any better than this? I'm kind of proud of this. Does it look stupid? Maybe. Oh, we do need lights in here too. And like a... How do you guys call these lights? We call them TL lights. You could use this one, but I was thinking of this one, yeah. Now, do I remember what they have on this desk? No, but luckily we have pictures. It's a note and it's a paper crane. Now, we did just learn that in decorations, we do have paper cranes. In businesses and hobbies? Was it in this one? I thought we saw a paper crane somewhere. The question is where? Or was it... It was in one of the newer packs. Was it in this one? It's not in this one. Oh, this is gonna be annoying because I know I saw a paper crane. Why don't we just look for paper? You know? Who knows? We have an autograph paper. That's good as a note, actually. Oh, that's right. These things are from Adventure Awaits. Like these craftables, but they put them in base game. Like you can only make them with Adventure Awaits, but if you want them, you can just get them from Debug base game, which I think is really funny. Okay, so we now have the paper bird, and with the notes, and there's ceramic. Can we have like a shard of ceramic? Well, maybe I should look for shard. Yeah. This is kind of what is on the table. That's really fun that we kind of are able to do that. Look. See, you have the bird and the note and the shard. And we have a bird and a note and a shard. I'm really proud of that. It's really fun when you can do details like that. Let me see if I can find other screenshots from the other side of the room, but I don't think there's anything there. So I found another shot from when you walk up the stairs. And of course it's dark. And there's a ladder. Okay. Oh, we can do this. Let me show you guys real quick. So this is the stairs, and there's a ladder, and more pipes, and more crates and barrels. So that's what we're gonna do. And that's kind of, yeah, right here. So we do need the other pipes. These ones. They're kind of the wrong way, but it's fine. They're kind of like from here to there, but it's fine. And then we're gonna need a ladder. Do we not? What am I looking for? I know there's a bookshelf that's kind of shaped like a ladder from Island Living. Or is it just a shelf? Oh, it's just a shelf. Let's go. Oh, this is new. I unlocked that. Let's go to services. Services. And I know, yeah, I know that there's this one, which is just a shelf. But I thought in the garden, yeah, in the gardening kit, there was more of a ladder. That's fun. And then we need a barrel. Barrel. We do have a lot of barrels in this game at this point. A barrel post, how fun. Ooh. But I just want a barrel. Oh, maybe even this one. This one's even better. Let's put a barrel right there. And can we put another crate? don't really want to put the same one. Otherwise we have to use this one. You don't really size down nicely because we have the shadow. Is the shadow really annoying? Oh, we also have these. Are these just the same? These are from base game. And these are from Get to Work? This is Get to Work, right? Yeah. Okay. Still. Kinda like the old ones better. I don't like this crate. Maybe I'll just use this one. I really want to use this, but it's ugly. Because it has outside. I mean, I'm not gonna do wine. What am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Fine, we'll use this one. Even though I'm not happy about it. Okay, now we have the crates and the crates and the crates, and we have the ladder. We have the note. I'll put it here. This whole room kind of needs to be more cramped and close together. What is this? A smoking crater? Fun! Okay, now the last thing we need to do is find a way to get a clock in this floor. What we can do is we have the... is it chalk? This one. Well, not really what I meant to do, but, you know, it will work. Let me find the picture for you guys. Oh no, I closed all my other windows. That's stupid. Google. Blue. Prints. Clock tower. Images. This one. Okay. I'm just gonna show you guys here. I'm confused with all the windows. Okay. So we need to make this clock face there. Okay. And we kind of use... It's not really what I meant to... what's it called? Marbles? I meant to use this one. How does this size up? The other one... I mean, this one is a little sharper. What if I take... Can I take this one? Can I not get this one anymore? I like this one. But for this size, and then we can use the marble one for the other one. Because this one gets kind of blurry. That kind of works. Now we just need to figure out how we want to make the clock face. Arrow. This is great. I just want them like on the floor. Aww. It's like a Cupid's arrow. We could use that. That's kind of fun. So one is going this way. I kind of like that. We're gonna use this one. That's kind of fun. Wait, I really love that. Okay, now if we remove these lights, it's gonna be incredibly dark. But also there's not really, like, any lights in the game. We can remove this one, because this one gives enough light for the room. But this is just darkness. What we could do is have some... What am I looking for? These ones. And maybe have like a candle thing. Oh, we do have these in like the rest of the house. So we do some of these. Like you come up here and then you have a light right here. I was thinking more of like a candle. Old city, new lights. These are candles, not what I'm looking for. These! Or are they too old school? I really love these. These are some of my favorite sconces. They look so magical. Amazing. Maybe the candles are too medieval. Like, we do have electricity in this house. So maybe we'll just do these. Oh, I don't know if we can put a light there because I'm afraid that Sims are not going to be able to walk. And you're going to place it on this side of the room? Right there? And then remove this one. I don't really like how this one doesn't have the yellow lights. And I also think there are too many lights. Like this side doesn't need to be lit. Do I want to be annoying and remove more of the... Let's just see how it looks. Let's save right now. Because we did a whole lot of room. Oh my god, it's 12 already. Jesus Christ, where did the time go? Where did the time go? Okay, let's just have a cheeky look, you know? What if you remove this? Boom. And do the same right here. And we're gonna have more roof problems. So that's gonna be an issue. But the roof problems are not gonna be worth it, to be honest. The roof problems are not going to be worth it. So this is going to be the clock tower. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms today. We planned another one. This is the courtyard, which is also kind of already planned. It looks giant. We might shrink it. But that's also kind of nice to have a nice big courtyard. So maybe we'll keep it. Maybe we'll change it. But we can put at least, you know, put another room right here. And another one right here. The struggle the laptop has. kind of funny. We have another room right there. I do think we're gonna have more of these like black boxes full of nothing. That's gonna be the way it is. You know, like this. Sometimes it's just better for the view. I am thinking we can maybe put like a storage room here because it's so small. It does have a really nice window though. But it is a really nice space to put a storage room. And then we can have another room right here. And maybe another one right here. This might all be subject to change. I'm not really sure what we're doing with this room yet. I don't really know if we have a room shaped like that. We don't. Like, we have the clock tower. But whatever could this be? Maybe the morning room could be nice. Let me show you the morning room. Blueprints morning room. Yeah, the morning room could be nice. Like you can see that the morning room kind of has an odd shape. Wait, let me do it right. So maybe we can put this part into the hexagonal room that we have. I think I like that. Let's put the morning room there. See, these are the things that I dream about. The master bedroom also has that kind of shape. I didn't know that. I haven't seen a master bedroom that often. Master bedroom. But I feel like the master bedroom should be more at the end of the house. Well, that's great. Okay, so the master bedroom does really have that kind of octagonal shape. It also has cannons. Because who doesn't have cannons in their bedroom, you know? But I do like this front room more for the morning room. Like, the master bedroom isn't gonna be here, you know? The master bedroom is gonna be up here somewhere. Oh, we also have the observatory that we can build already. It's huge right now, so we might shrink that too. Because it's gigantic. It might be a little bit bigger than this, but this is too big. So if we change this into the morning room, I might want to take it a little bit out this way. Who doesn't have cannons in their bedroom? Ah. Which makes these rooms a little bit more odd-shaped, but we can stretch them until here at least. And maybe add some black hallways in between again, like we did here. I'm gonna remove some of the walls because I don't like visual clutter, and these walls are visually cluttering me. I am keeping these, well, maybe not this one. I'm keeping this wall because I don't want Sims to go there. They have no need to go there. Yeah, that's a little bit less cluttered. So we're gonna put the morning room here. Let me go back to this one. You guys just want to help me remember that I want to put the morning room here? Is there a way I can remember to put the morning room there? Maybe I can just put like a little breakfast table down. That's a really small breakfast table. It's square but white. Square but white. And then we have fancy as white chairs. Ooh, I like these. These are not the chairs that I'm looking for. But... You know what's really funny that happens when I play Sims? Is that I'm so used to look for non-base game stuff that whenever I actually search for base game stuff, it's very difficult. Because my brain just kind of glances over it. Because usually I prefer non-base game stuff to base game stuff. Okay, this is gonna be the morning room. Do we have an altar? We have an altar of stone. It's not quite what I meant. But we do have like a church bench. That's not how you spell church. We have nothing for church. Pew? I know we have pew-like benches. Don't fool me, game. They're in comfort. Are they in outdoor furniture? No, they are in love seats. Yeah, these are very pewy benches. Do we have other pewy benches? Words I never think I would actually say. Pewy benches. I'm just setting myself up for, you know, next time. I'm not addicted to this game at all. I'm completely fine. I want to put some lights already in there. Did I already remove? I did already remove the ceiling. Okay. And then we have the roof. Yeah. So I can put this here. And that will still give enough light. And then we have here too. This will be the morning room. The morning room is quite fun to do. I look forward to the morning room. I believe that the morning room has 2 doors. It has 1 door here and 1 door here. The storage room has only 1 door. I don't know what these rooms are going to be at. We could do like a kitchen there maybe. Kitchen could be fun. We have a kitchen and pantry that we could do. I'm gonna have trouble with the doors though. Because they both have only 2 doors. And there's already 3 doors in this space. Well, we'll make it work. But I think it makes sense to have like these. You could also put the den here maybe. The den could also be fun. Like, I'm also a little bit trying to think what would make sense in an actual house. Not a chapel, but we're gonna put a chapel, because a chapel is fun. But you want to have your master bedroom come right off your main entrance hall. Like a parlor room, this is where you entertain guests, you know? So it's fine. You can put a parlor room right next to. And that's why I'm thinking the den as well. But this is a grand door, so we should have like the grand foyer here, maybe? I'll think about it. Okay. I'm very, very, very happy what we did today. And I'm planning to stream tomorrow, and we are probably going to be working on this again. I did great work today, guys. Great work. Let me exit. I do want to save and exit. I always double save. And this is how I just play until midnight. I mean, it's past midnight here. Let's see if there's anyone fun to raid. We do have someone fun to raid. We have our friend Ash in the Garden. So we're gonna go there because she is lovely. We do have a raid message. If you guys want to copy the raid message, let me copy the raid message because I tend to forget. So we're gonna raid her. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for joining. That's what I said already. I hope you have a wonderful evening or good night. And yeah, I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. Let's go. Bye. Okay. Let me put that down. Lisana! Oh my gosh, Lisana! Welcome in! How are you doing? How was